Back in 2014, I bought my first camera, and it was honestly like one of the scariest experiences of my life. I basically almost spent every single dollar in my bank account on this camera. I thought to myself, like, I will never, ever, ever make this money back in a million years. And to see like the journey that's unfolded since then honestly like leaves me speechless some days. I do feel like that in life we don't always get the full plan, but I think a lot of times we do know what our next step is. And like for me in that moment, buying my camera was my next step. And now I own a successful video production company that fully supports me. I love what Dave Ramsey says when it comes to financial goals, which is that really attacking one thing at a time puts all of your energy and effort towards that one thing. Evaluating your next steps and really scheduling it out to say every 3 months or every 6 months or once a year, I'm gonna sit down and not just make goals, but make steps. Here's something that I have the ability to do today. The myth is that we believe we're gonna know the next 3 steps before we take the first one. And I've seen it time and time again that our first step always leads to the next step, and we don't hear about that next step until we take the first one. I think a lot of people live life in fear and say, well, what if I take the wrong step? We end up actually not going anywhere. I would rather take the wrong step, have to pivot backwards, than to not take a step at all. I know that for some of you, this might seem like a really simple thing to say. A lot of times we stay out in the clouds too far and we like have all these amazing, crazy dreams, and we see other people's life on Instagram or Facebook, and we forget that there's those really simple, small steps that we can take. Currently, I believe this more than ever, but I believe that life is really small decisions that really just lead to the bigger story. I love this verse from Psalm 106:24. The people refuse to enter the pleasant land, for they wouldn't believe his promise to care for them. And God has promised to take care of us. Although God has not always given me the full plan or the full story, God has always, always, always given me my next step.